let me play Angel's advocate here.
Okay, sure, Angel, and be an advocate. I'm gonna put Shirley's comment up too.
What happens when you have a small church and not enough people to do enough things, and people got to do what they got to do?
Well, I can preach that from experience.
That's what I'm saying.
I can preach that from experience, and let me tell you what I had to learn. This is just me. I have not had this conversation with other pastors. I'm very interested with how other pastors have dealt with this, but I want to tell you what I've learned doing this for the last 3 years. The first year, I had.
Okay, it's undercutting his point, man.
The first year, I had the willing to do committee mentality.
Mm-hmm.
Whosoever come, let them work. Whether you have the skill set or not, let them work. Mm-hmm. I did that for like a year and a half. It never worked. Mm-hmm. It never worked. It never worked. There was always a deficiency at some point in the process that caused somebody else grief or caused me to have to do a job that I probably could have did by myself, since I had to do all of the other things in order to help them do. Now, so that meant that I was being ineffective in a way, because either I was not properly helping that person upskill so that they could do better, or I was trying to fit a square peg in a round hole. It wasn't designed to be there. And here I am consistently forcing it, or they themselves saying, oh, I can do this. I've been doing it for 20 years. Yes, you've been doing it for 20 years. Look where we are at year 21.
I agree.
Right? And back to the topic about passiveness, as a passive leader, I would just, oh, sister, God bless you. Your service. Amen. Oh, keep doing it. Right? That's not doing my ministry growth any favors. And so I had to learn that, okay, so the next couple of years, I did I'll just do it myself, or I'll just make people do it, right? I'll be a hard taskmaster. That didn't work either. So I finally got to a place now where I have become comfortable with where God has us now and the resource we have now. And I utilize that skill to its fullest potential, whatever skill we have now. That means that I also have to be comfortable that some things that I may envision needing to be happening now can't happen because we don't have the capacity, we don't have the resource. And I have to be okay with that. I think sometimes leaders are too busy looking over the fence, seeing what Pastor John Jones is doing down the street and thinking, oh, that should be happening in my ministry. But no, friend, you don't have the capacity or the resource for that now. That doesn't mean you won't ever have it. And so I had to learn to be confident as a leader that this is what I have and what's in my hands. I'm going to make the best use of that 100% and be okay if certain things aren't happening. And who cares what they think? They don't have such and such ministry. They don't have such and such ministry. Every church ought to have such and such ministry. Mind your business, because I don't have the capacity for that. And if you want me to have it, then you send somebody. That's the other thing. Never mind. I ain't going down that road. We're good for talking about what somebody else ought to have.
Right.
But, yeah.
Right.
Amen.